Here's how to play I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. This is an iconic song for a reason. Actually super easy to play, and it's one of the first songs that I'll teach my students if they want to have a nice cool song to play on the electric guitar. Because all you need for this song are 3 power chords. The E power chord, which you can play with the open E string and literally just the 2nd fret on the next string down with your 1st finger. Then you need the A power chord, which, believe it or not, is exactly the same thing, but down a string. You play the open A and the 2nd fret on the D string together. You have E power chord, A power chord, and finally you're going to need the B power chord, which is just the 2nd fret of the A string plus the 4th fret of the D string. So you play these two together to get the B power chord. If you're a little bit more of an advanced player, any one of these power chords can be slightly extended by adding one more note on top of the chord, stacking as 0, 2, 2, or 0, 2, 2, or 2, 4, 4, but that's up to you. I think it's really easy to play it with just 1 and 2 fingers. And now all we have to do is put them in the right order. We're going to start with playing 2 of the E power chords that we started with. Then we're going to do what we call a rest in music. You need to stop the sound of your strings, and I can typically do it with my right hand after I play. But you could also do it with your left hand covering the strings, or even both at the same time. You want that gap of sound before you continue on with 2 more E power chords. Then this 3rd fret on the E string, leading you to the A power chord that you also play twice. So far it's E twice, then a stop, E twice, stop again, then this 3rd fret, and then our A power chord twice, and a stop. Finally, we get to play our B power chord, and we play this B power chord 2 times. Do the stop, and then this 3rd fret again on this low E. Transition back to that E power chord. So the entire loop looks like this. E, A, B, E. And you keep going. You can see at the very end of that 2nd loop there, I didn't play the B power chord twice, I just played it once, then the 3, then the open E, and that'll take you to the end of that loop. For a little bit of pizzazz, you take that position and you move it all the way down to the 7th and the 9th fret on the A and D to create a high E power chord, and you play 2 of those, ending it with this little lead lick that we all know and love. The last thing you'll need to know, of course, is the epic guitar solo, which is actually pretty easy to play. Which starts with this open E string, this 2nd fret twice, bend it, and then bring it down to the open string again. A nice little E7 chord, which is the 7th, 6th, and 7th fret on the A, D, and D strings. Which is a great place for a whammy bar dive if you have it. Slide into the 11th fret of the D string, then bring it up to the 9th fret of the G, then the 11th fret of the G string again. Bend that 11th fret up a full step, and while you're holding that bend, use your pinky to play the 12th fret on the high E, then bend up the 11th and play the 12th fret on the high B. So, 1 more bend on this 11th fret of G, going down to that 9th fret, and then the 11th fret of the D. Do a nice little 9 to 11 hammer on that G string. Then the 9th fret 4 times, hammered on to that 11th fret of the D string, and you play that a 2nd time. The rest of the riff is on this G string, so we just take this 11th fret of G, we bend up, bring it back down, then the 9th fret, then we take this 11th fret and we start a sliding run. It sounds a little something like this. You're going to take this 11th fret and slide it down twice to 9, then you're going to play 3 times, and slide it down to 8, play it 3 times, slide it down to 6, play it 3 times, slide it down to 4, play it 3 times, slide it down to 2, play it 3 times, slide it down to 1, then you're going to play 4, 2 on this D string, and then this open A chord. that should be everything you need to play this song. Make note that there are some times where you're going to be using your A or your B power chord to build up before going to the chorus, for example. So finally, let's try everything together, starting with this intro. If you guys like this tutorial, please let me know in the comment sections below. Make sure to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. And of course, you can check out my original music, links to Patreon, my official social media channels, and more in my profile. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you for the next one.